So iPhone 14 in the house, and we're going to be talking about the iPhone 14, how good it is, how bad it is, if it's actually worth buying it or not, and also if you have iPhone 11, 12 and 13, should you be upgrading to the iPhone 14 or not? This and lots more in this video. I'm Shruti Sharma. So let's get started. First up is the design of the iPhone 14. Like you can see, it's actually a very good looking phone. Yes, it is almost like iPhone 13. And in a way, I would say, if you remember, the iPhone 5C design is what this one looks like. Well, besides that, the flat screen gives it an awesome display, and the edges that you see are rounded but matte aluminum flat surroundings as well. Also, the design, like I said, is inspired by iPhone 13, but it is pretty good and is going to impress you in the first go. Now, the second wow factor, what I found when I saw iPhone 14 and held it for the first time in my hand, the weight. Yes, it weighs just too light. I was actually amazed to hold the phone in my hand. It just weighs 172 grams, and trust me, it's, I think, the lightest ever iPhone made. Very, very lightweight, very comfortable, good form factor. And yes, the third part, it is water resistant and dust resistant. It is IP68 certified. So yes, they've made it more water resistant and more dust resistant. Another reason to actually buy, somebody who's been waiting to swim with iPhone, this one's for you. Talking about the cameras now, the 2-megapixel dual camera at the back and the true depth sensor that's given in the front. Yes, they are upgraded and gives you awesome shots, better than what you would actually get in iPhone 13. These are some samples. You be your own judge of the snaps, the pictures that we've taken from the iPhone 14. Well, that's about the cameras, but let me tell you not to forget the beautiful thing is the action camera feature that's given in the videos for the iPhone 14 series. That's amazing, a must try for you guys. But next up is the performance of the phone. It has A15 Bionic chipset, and yes, the performance of the 14 is far better than what 13 and 12 and 11 had given. Yes, the animations are very smooth, the performance is very smooth, there is no lag, and also it's pretty fast. And of course, nevertheless, iOS 16 is what you get in the iPhone 14. Yes, you are getting in other iPhones also, but yes, in 14, you are getting the latest iOS 16, which has ample stuff that you can play around with the kind of software updates that's given here. Now, like the Apple never tells about the battery, I can well say that this iPhone 14 has a better battery life than the iPhone 13. It takes you longer than the iPhone 13. And talking about the charging here, well, it lasts you full day. If you charge, the charging takes about 45 minutes. When I charge it from 18% to about 81%. That was 45 minutes, but it sailed me through the day. So at last but not the least, the amazing features that I also added here are the crash detection and the satellite calling, which indeed is not in India, the satellite calling, but having said that, they are amazing features if you think about them. We're talking about the price here. The iPhone 14 128GB starts from 80,000 rupees, which is basically 79,999, and goes up to another 3 models. Here are the prices. So better battery, better performance, better design, better durability, and yes, not to forget the better safety features that are in the iPhone 14. So that was iPhone 14 for you. Having said that, the question here is, people who have iPhone 11, 12, 13, should they be buying 14? Well, if you have 11, maybe you can upgrade to 14 because that's quite an upgrade, so works for you. But if you have 12, you can think about it, but even if you don't buy it, it's okay. But if you have iPhone 13, maybe you can give it a miss and maybe try buying the iPhone 14 Pro, because that's quite an upgrade here. Here, I told you about the iPhone 14, the change features, and of course, what all new do you get, what you don't have in iPhone 13. So rest your decision. The overall, quite an impressive one here. The best part that I liked about the phone is the weight, because yes, it's very comfortable to carry. An iPhone is an iPhone is an iPhone.